Hello, hello, hello. I'm Alec, and this is Alec Game Dev. Welcome to day 28 of our 5-week game of our. I need to get used to this, of our Monkey Runner game. Today is day 21. It's 28. Bloody hell. Now, there's a few things that are going on. It is now properly available on Google Play, including leaderboards, which I set up in the last video. In the last stream, I properly set it up. You'll get to see kind of it a little bit on YouTube. But I've also today got it. It's in review right now, but I've got it on Test Flight, which is like Apple's testing thing. So I can now play it here. So if I was to put a name. Oh, by the way, I've been playing a little bit on my phone, not much, but I've got 43 on here. But as you see, there are a few scaling issues depending on what you're using. Which is my fault, really, for not properly setting it up. So if I put, for example, Bob. By the way, I am not JJ. Someone else is actually playing. But I think I am 238, whatever that is. But I put Bob in there. As play, just get a quick score going. And there are a few scaling issues still, which I do need to sort out. So if I just get some kind of score and then die. I go to the home. Go here. Look, Bob is now 70. Oh, this is Bob. So that means I'm not 238 because I did delete everything on the last stream. But I am definitely that one, 17. But yeah, as you saw, there are scaling issues which we are going to fix. So iPhone is fine. I need one, like, wait, maybe off. There. So if I go to my canvas, width and height, 20, if I put 1080 by 1920, yeah, keep it 920, 1920 by 1080. Did I have it scale with screen size? Yeah, I did. Expand. Shrink. What if I have it as that? Constant pixel size. So if I go to free aspect, if I try scaling this, that does not work. So I may have to keep it scale with screen size, which is fine. It does work. Actually, it works kind of well. Screen is camera. Blood space. No. Don't think you have to be overlay. So keep that as that. So the first thing is where things are. So I have noticed that the leaderboards button is set there. I think the best option is to... How shall I go around this? I want to keep this in the center with these. Let's try that. So I just put it in the center. And if we try that now. There we go. It now scales. I mean, I don't see anyone playing horizontally. It's always vertically. So from around, as soon as we can go there, till around horizontal. So yeah, it would be there. I'll go to by 60 by 9. So apart from the main title, I just like move everything up slightly. Yeah, I really don't like that. I mean, I guess that part works. It's just options where there's a problem. If I go into free aspect, that's where the issue is, where we're like there. Because the issue is, there's the issue. We are not going to center. Top, sorry. So options needs to come down a bit. The title. Y-pause can go down to about -60. There we are. So now it should scale correctly. Yep. The exit options button. Scale with the bottom. Privacy notice button. Where's the privacy notice? TOS button. That can scale with the bottom. Name input also with the bottom. So now if I just get that, not that. Where's username? Exit options is button. Oh, I've got the name TOS and I need exit, yes. Just bring these up, I don't mind these ones coming up. Just to about there. If we scale this now, scaling quite good. So those work, just a few more things now. So mute game is muted in vibrations. Yeah, not that one, but those. Those all need to go with the top. So I need to remember it only goes to about there anyway. So I guess that's the amount. What's the iPads like? That's where we're having issues. It's portrait we need. So that's the iPad in portrait. That's what we got to fix. So we got that main. Need to do that. That's not going to work. I need to go into free aspects. That still works as intended. We got to iPad. Have we got a different iPad? iPad Pro portrait. That's still fine. That iPad's fine. Now it's a loading screen. That's still fine. Let's just check that anyway. Yeah, that'll still scale as needed. Need to remember to do that. Yeah, that'll always be fine. TOS. TOS. So the close button. Let's just get that to around what we want it to be here. Needs to go with the bottom. This one can stretch still because the text is fine. Can we stretch the text as well? Oh, it's already been done. So it's like, because it is TextMesh Pro, so there is like a lot more options. But to be honest, I think that's fine if we were to like, even if it was like out here, I'd still be happy with that. Even though it won't be. That's TOS panel. Oh, by the way, I've not said. Here are the things we are planning. This basically, I always have a next. I've recently been using a next time I plan to. Today we have get started on a shop, fix UI scaling, and fix slight issues with in-game prefabs, which is not noticeable and just like little nitpick stuffs, which is the thing that I need. So placeholder freeze button. Oh yeah, that's fine. Leaderboard panel. Definitely fixing. How about if we just layout default, right? Game free aspect. 16, but nope. Yep. And then we fix it like this. So leaderboard panel options, which will be at the top. Names, top. Scores, top as well. And leaderboard button, bottom. Now if we bring that into free aspect, there we go. That works. Leaderboard panel off. So now if we were to play this in like, let's just iPad it. Portrait, biggest iPad. Guys. It really doesn't make a difference. I need to mute this. Just because it's got two different types of music in the background, so it'd be like annoying. So if we were just to like go through things, yep, that's different. Yep, and obviously that takes me to STM radio. Perfect. Now if we just save this and go into my crates and just really quickly make sure this is also set correctly. Go into free aspect. If we go to end credits, just here. I know this is animated, but still. Oh, went to full screen, maximize on play, turn it off. Oh, it works. Just works. There's no problem there. Main game though. So if we just quickly go 16:9, we turn the UI. Actually, it's just. Oh yeah, there was one issue. I believe the pause is set. Yep, that's set. Not that one. That was working. This one right here. It was off screen on my testing. If we just check death menu, because that one was also an issue. These are all set. Background bottom stretched. That one stretches. That's fine. Pause menu should be the same. Bottom. Stretch. Perfect. Options menu panel. This one is where we're going to have issues. Title needs to be at the top. Exit options button needs to be at the bottom. These all need to be at the top. I've just had notification right now that I've gone live. Good to know. So, also TOS. Oh, that just doesn't show in the main game, does it? If I go to free aspects, the username's the only problem. Why is that? Because we are not. It's not up high enough. I mean, if we go to iPad, portrait, please. Okay. Let's try the iPhone 4 just because. Oops. The game doesn't work on iPhone 4. It's just because 10x10. Okay, fair enough. I don't see any people actually using a square phone. Free aspects, okay. No, we don't want free aspects. We want 16. Let's just try 4x3. Because those are the main two, isn't it? So that works. We know loading screen works. Yep, perfect. Death menu, UI. Yep, those are all fine now. What else? Just default that again. Mute audio. That off. Yep. One game, 16:9. Perfect. Make sure that is actually saved. Prefabs. All tiles, right. If we're going to streaming assets. It's not streaming assets. Oh no. Oh, it's resources. I was getting worried then. World tiles. So 1 was fine. It was the one with the... Do you know where it goes up? 3 maybe? It was not that one. 4. That one needs fixing a little bit. Not that one. There. So if we put 6 in there, hide that. The real issue was with, also if we just prefab unpack, delete that. If we go to this thing, can I actually unpack this? Don't see why it wouldn't work. This platform needs to actually come up a bit when it starts. I think I put a thing on it. Moving forward, true. Okay, that's fine. The issue was, the player could not stay down, so I need it to be like before it gets to the floor, so let's try that. So if we like play the game now. This should work. Come on, audio. See what this looks like. Should go up to there like normal. Also, I want a thing to like, when the monkey's not moving, stop it. Let's see how this works. Perfect. Obviously, you'll have to like time it right still. But that is what we need. So if this was to come all the way down. There we go, it's much easier to get on, definitely. Now if we get on that and jump over. And we just play along a little bit more. That one's fine. Ah, that was also an issue. There, let me show you. It was 2 there, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure. Yep. Prefab, unpack. It's not challenging enough. There's literally nothing to it. No matter where you jump from, you always get on the platform. So if I prefab, unpack that. It doesn't matter if it's unpacked though. It's like, not that side. This just needs to come over to about there. Let's actually leave that for a minute. We're just going to use the spikes. Duplicate that. Let's duplicate the last one. Just make sure also that this is exactly on there, because I have noticed while playing there are like tiny bits of like imperfections with them. Do that one more time. Like there. There we go. Now if we just go to this one, bring that to there. And that one's done. Just do that. Delete that. And while I'm remembering, I need to go into the banana script. I want to make them more like world. Where's bananas? Random banana. I want to give them a better chance of spawning. Because I liked it better when you could collect loads of bananas. It just felt more like earning, like you can earn it. So if random number is not 1, set active to false. But if it is 1, it stays true. So I want it to be, if it is 1, set active to false, else set active to true. Also, I want to give it a 1 in 2 chance. Is equal to 1. It doesn't really make a difference in 1 in 2 chance, but checks if it is 1. That actually makes sense now. I didn't change that comment. Banana set 6 out back to false, right? So you do have a 1 in 2 chance. That's good. That's all we need. I know that will work. Yeah. Is my audio better now, though? Yep, audio's definitely dropped down properly now. Okay. If I go to my resources, world tiles, let me get a drink really quickly. Okay. Right. So, we did that one. It was 3 we want. Wait, it was 2. Oh. I deleted 3! Wait, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I just added 2. So which one's this? Compared to this one. So it's the 2, which is the bad one. So rename this just to make it make more sense, right? So it's 3 we want. So with this one, there are no actual issues. Apart from like visual problems. So if I prefab unpack that, delete 3, make sure that is 3. Go into my tile map floors. Oh, is it window tile map editor? UI 2D tile palette. So now if I just pick this one. Yep. Oops. I'm just going through and like making it a bit more visual. I'm leaving the corners out as I plan to what is it? I'll show you actually. Just add the corners in like that. It's the wrong corner. There you go. And before I do that, while I remember, I'm just going to do that. Make sure it's the middle one actually. Just because it was too tall. It actually needs to be there. There we go. Now we just go back to this. Yep, oops. Yep. 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 Oops, nope. Yep. Yep. And there we go. I just had the corners in. Should I use that one instead? No. Oh, missing that. Okay. Also, I'll just use those anyway. I think that's what I need. Then I need the single one. Oh, I've done that one anyway. So I need to add the corners on. Is that the right one? Yeah, it is. Same on the other side. I also need to add this rubble in. I wish this texture like didn't break if you had multiple of it, like too many at once. Like it just clipped out halfway like through. See where my mouse is? It always like leaves a bit of a white line whenever I do that. Like whenever I properly play. That and that one's already on. Do a quick test to see. Oops, I need that gone. Yep, that's fine. I'm actually drawing on this. That works better, yeah. Okay. With this one, however, I am going to do it a bit more like... What? Alright. This. But just remove default tiles for now. So I did draw over default tiles. Need time map flaws. Right, so which one we clicked on? That one. There we go. I'm also going to do these corners as well. That looks better. I also want to add these in. It's supposed to be like that. I guess I can just try that. No, it's this one I want. Yeah. And that works. That looks a lot better. Anything up there? No. Perfect. So if we save that, if we just put World Tiles 3, oops, no. Put that into there. Delete that, bring back default tiles. Alexa, light on. Okay. Before I forget, I need to put my laptop on charge. Sorry about this. Alexa, light off. Okay. So we just did 3. We now need to do 4. Don't remember there being an issue with this one. Ah, it was those spikes. Oh, there's a few. I remember now. It was with the spikes down here. They were not all even. So this one can go to about there, right? A bit further across. There we go, that's that part. Those need to come into about there. Yep. I must have been tired when putting these spikes on something, because almost all these ones are out at the wrong places. Oh, it's tile maps 4, so it must have been a time when I was like bashing out the tile maps and I just got tired of doing them. I might actually add more. I might actually make more today. By the way, I've added because Epidemic Sounds has been really weird recently with its copyright and just copyright claiming even though I'm using their subscriptions. You've seen me subscribe to them live on, well, kind of live on stream. I had to hide some stuff. It was like, now they copyright me and I can't get it removed. I've emailed people and they're like, nope, nothing you can do. That's still a bit out. It's like, they said my other videos not being copyright claimed, it's just my more recent ones. That's why the other streams are not being published on YouTube. I've still got them archived, so I'm planning to do something with them. Maybe like have my own private streaming service on my website that I'm actually in development on doing. By the way, what do you think of a domain for it? That's one thing I'm wondering. Right now I've got alecgamedev.ostm.co.uk. I was thinking of switching it to agd.ostm.co.uk because I seem to be using the agd tagline quite a bit more since the AGD Game Jam. By the way, that has started today. I am planning to start that myself tomorrow. If you'd like to join, link is not in the description. But if you were to go to YouTube, just YouTube, and go to Alec Game Dev, you should see the AGD Game Jam announcement. And in the link, there is an AGD Game Jam, which I'm going to join it myself. You can, the theme is the multiverse, and we are helping Mind, like donating to them. So if you want to donate, I'm like adding like all my I'm doing it this way, so like I can like donate all at once on stream. It's planning to be really good. Also, for the fun of it, I like doing things like that. So if you really wanted to, you could make it for any retro emulator like MAME, Atari. These are only the ones that I've got installed. This is why. So you can do the NES, SNES, N64. I specifically put the Game Boy down because I know of a software. I don't know if I've got it. No, I don't. But it's called GB Studio. Basically, you can make Game Boy games using the studio. I've not seen this properly. Pretty cool though. Yeah, you can make your own Game Boy games, just drag and drop style. Obviously, if you can, PS1, PS2, easy to emulate. PS3, I put a note, make sure it works with RPCS3. And I've not put Windows. I know Unity works like with what's it called? Crossover with Streamlabs. What? I know Windows Unity games work with Crossover for Mac. However, if you were like using Unreal Engine or whatever, it doesn't work. Judging will be done this way, like, yeah, you get it. I like how I'm doing it this way, audio, visuals, and story, and then you'll have all those will add up to an overall score. And I really want people to do it. I mean, OSTM Radio, my radio station, is donating £100 to it either way. But I'd still like people to donate and help as well. It's always nice. This was it. I remember now. Can I get to there? Platforms. Moving platform, prefab, unpack. I don't know if I need to unpack the prefabs. Let's move this platform across a bit as well. That cannot be on the actual thing. So let's actually test this version. Oh, I've already got it set as iOS since I last used it. That's fine. So let's see. Okay. So let's see how this goes. It goes to there. So it starts to go like right to the edge, just right to it. Like just inside a tiny bit, that's fine. Let's do a test on that one. Let's just check comments, nothing of course, so I'm not popular. So if we start this. Let's try it again. So that side works. And that side works perfect. And also the camera stays, which is why I'm trying to make sure. Though it's never always perfect when I check them. Is that all? Stairs are fine, all the textures are fine there. Okay. There's a texture problem. Just get this, like, so it's those three that we need. Luckily we don't do anything else with that, it just works. So that's that. So there we go. So that's 4 in place. Delete the 4s, check out 5. What was the issue? There was a slight issue, which is more of a nitpick than anything. It's more. I know this one can be a bit controversial, but I think making this one easier to access might be useful. Let's just try it and see how it goes. The banana's definitely smaller than more. Definitely easier, because it always just for some reason feels like that bottom one's an issue. Okay, there we go. That's 5 done. I have got 2 5s, yeah I do. And then goes 6. Let's just double check these spikes at the bottom. They're fine. This is a single spike, so that's fine. One thing though, so let's just quickly fix UI scaling and remove that. So let's just put here, we have fixed UI scaling, fixed slight issues with world tiles. It was 2 till 6. I really do want to get that shop done. The worst thing is, I want to do it because it's really easy to implement. It's just like a little bit annoying to do. I'll do it once this version of like more world tiles is published, because I think that's more important. Let me show you the issue that I have with this new thing. So if I go into the game, see the monkey is not properly in the grass. So I was thinking, well, if we get the monkey, and like, have we got anything like feet paws? Oh, that's fine then. That's easy to tell. It's like, we just bring the box glider just like up slightly, just like around about that first pixel, and then can that tell me exactly where that is? Will that work? Where's that gone? Yeah, it's not that. Let's go to about there. See how that looks. Oops, didn't mean to stop it, meant to unpause it. The monkey still does not look like it's properly down. Let's like bring the box collider up a bit more. Let's try to about there then. So that'll just be there. Let's play the game. Let's just see what happens. So that's where it needs to go. Where is that? Player. So that is like around 1 foot up on the right. So it's like 1 foot up off the foot. So that's 1 foot up off the foot. Okay. Feet pause. 1 foot up off the foot. That'll be there. Now if we play this, see if it runs properly. Your feet position doesn't need to be perfect because that basically detects if you're on the floor. Oops, come on. Of course I died. No, it's not going to help. Okay, there we go. And then if we go into here, much better. It actually looks like it's perfectly on that line as well. It could just be like that animation, but that's much better anyway. Sorry, I've not had the chat. Oh, hello again, Yoshi boy. I remember you. I've not had my chat up in my phone. I always forget that. If you are still here by any chance, I'm doing good. Let me get my chat up on my phone. I literally 3D printed the stand just so I could hold my phone up.
Not my chat
Oh, be quiet. Be quiet, me. I've literally had my... I bought basically 3D printed a stand just so I could have the chat up on my... I just said that. But yeah. Cannot be known. What's that? Oh, never mind that. That's fine. So next thing is to do with... Oh, you're still here. Cool. I forgot what I was doing. That's it. You. I have made... just freeing up storage for Unity. Yeah, I recently updated my Unity version, and because I'm on an older MacBook, is really not much storage. Not an older MacBook, sorry. A less storage capacity one. Basically, I just store everything to a local NAS, like all my backups and terabytes of crap. So I just keep basically Unity versions or whatever. Like even my games, Rockstar games and everything, that's still on an external SSD for all my games. But right, so I made the monkey look like it is touching the floor correctly. Perfect. What else? Why is my MacBook fan spinning up so loud? World tiles. What was that? That was it. Player. Camera. Basically, if I play the game, the camera is too far. The monkey is too far forwards. So what I need is to like position it a bit more. Actually, if I play the game just to some kind of point where, perfect, just there. So I put like 0 there. Ah, that's the one I need to mess with, so 0 there. So I want the monkey to basically be there just so I can see more ahead. So it's 67 eyes. Gotta remove lots of my Visual Studio. Well, really? Like, you know you can just use one version of Visual Studio for the whole, like, I know I've got 2 versions of Visual Studio, but I don't know why. Because if you go to Unity and Preferences, I don't know what it is on Windows or whatever. If you go to External Tools, you can pick, it doesn't even have to be Visual Studio. I'm also removing SQL stuff. I don't deal with that really. I don't deal with MySQL and all that. It's just not my thing. But I understand that. It's just a lot of stuff to remove at times. What I do sometimes, like mostly on my phone, but like only delete the apps that you don't use. Like literally, if you have them there, you think I will use it sometimes, but it's not worth it. Moving lots of workloads from one installation of Visual. Oh yeah, I forgot. Windows has like different whatever you can install on Visual Studio. I always forget that. Like you can install, what is it? I don't know, like choose different. I can't think of the word. This monkey's still not backwards enough. I put it 67, right? Did not put it 67. I did put it 67. So if I undo that just really quickly, also it was always at 0. So if I put it as minus 67 and I play, yeah. Let's see if that works. I can't use SSMS. Ah, I haven't got a clue what that means. I'm not very smart. But yeah. By the way, Yoshi Boy, if you want to check out my game jam I've just started, it's for charity, which that is taking its sweet time. When installing things doesn't really take long. It's installing things that take a while, really. What I was saying was, if you go to my YouTube channel, I'll actually post a link. YouTube channel. I've got a game jam going, which is for a charity, where you can donate to charity if you want to. You don't have to. It's just a bit of fun. So if I copy a link, I'll put it into the Twitch chat. Come on, send a message. Send a message. There we go. Paste. Whoa, that was really bad. How am I reaching over the limit? It's literally that many characters. Microsoft SQL server. Oh! Right, so it's like, what's it called? I can't think of the alternative. I'm thinking of PHP My Admin. It's not that. Something else. But I'll post it in the chat if you want to check out the Twitch game jam. What was I doing? Oh, so the camera moves forwards. Camera controller. Offset is vector 3. Alright. Oh. Minus 25. And then that should basically reverse. Rather than the monkey being forwards, the monkey will be backwards. I think. Is it just me? I was like running Unity, the Unity ads for iOS different, like slower. Could just be me. So if I play that, that works. So if I make that public, this is used for setting the default distance of the default default camera position, camera X position. That'll do. Let's see if this works. Not done scripting in this game for a while, like proper scripting. See if this works. So we got that, and then if I was like go to my camera, change that to like -1. Let's continue now. Ah, it changes the. Oh. I'll restart that then. Might take a bit of time. Oh, so you like uninstalling things, because if you do, just make sure that, because it leaves behind not cookies. I cannot think today. All applications leave behind like save data preferences and things like that. So if you go into, depending on what you are on Windows or Mac, on Windows, if you go into your your app data, it usually shows up there, like, or your, I don't know. But this smooth time feels off now. So it's 0.25. That feels better still, but yep, gonna overwrite files. Ah, okay then. Maybe. So I'm wondering what player pause is. Let me check that. So let's make that private again. Check 0.25 by default. Cut that out. So player pause, what do you do? You don't get used. Why have I got it? What's the point? I'm lost. I'm confused why I put player position there. Min-X. Min-X is used, position is used. But player pause is not used. I haven't got a clue. Main camera, anyway. Let's just try it with the position then. We'll just play around with this for a bit, see what we can do. So it's taking a lot longer for that monkey to get there. Got to remove both the servers and everything else. What are the servers, if it's okay to ask? Is it like web servers? Because I'm guessing it is. But it could also be like, I don't know, back-end servers for games. Main camera. Right, I need to... Let's just try it like 100 for now. I don't know if that's a good thing. The SQL servers. Okay. This is just like it's following the player now. But like if I said 0, it's like an offset. Oh, it's because it's still on minus 0.25. So if I put it back at 0.25 and then get at 100. They are saved in the Microsoft SQL Server Handler. Okay, so is it like, I don't know. I really don't know much about SQL. Oh, hang on. The monkey was forwards. So if I put minus 100 by any chance, would that work? Is it more of a thing that I need to literally move the camera? That does nothing either. Zero that back. Smooth time needs to go private again, by the way. Because I do remember something about like positioning. By any chance? So Z-axis clearly does nothing. Y-axis does something. So Z-axis does nothing until it gets 0. What about the X? So if I keep that 3.18, would the monkey beat it? Well, I'll be back when I'm done moving the... Okay, fair enough. I'll see you later. So the monkey still goes... The position still goes back there. Obviously it does. It's always moving. But I do remember there's some other thing being some other thing. So like speed, jump force, time, right? It's not that. I'm really not sure. So what's the tag? Oh, obviously. Public. That is for doing it's the vector 3. That was just me being so stupid. It's clearly labeled offset. So rather than minus 10, we just say it's 10. Wait, did I just put that on the Z-axis? It's going to be upside down. Thought so. Let's be like... I'm just going to try the Y. So it's not Y. Let's try minus 5 on the X. I feel like it is the X. I mean, obviously it's the only other option I've got. Oh, there we go. So if we set us to 3 instead. There we go. Now I can see much more, like what's coming much quicker. I mean, could be a problem. It's going back on myself. So if we try that. 15, come on, we need to get some other thing. Here we go. That works, it's just a bit, gotta be a bit quicker, that's the problem for it. Can't have it as that. It's not gonna work. So keep the camera 0. So we also tested the game moving the camera back, moving the camera forward from the player. So from the monkey, so the player can see further, further ahead, but it makes it much harder to see what is coming. No, it's not. It's good. It makes it much harder to jump back on yourself when needed. Next time I plan to add more world tiles. I'm going to do this one off camera just to make it a bit more exciting if you are actually watching. Plus, it's a bit boring to do it on stream. So that'll be all from me. I am Malik, and this has been iGameDev. I'll see you all next Sunday.